that lovely, comfortable seated position, we'll take a moment to close our eyes and just gently relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in gently through the nose and breathing out completely through the mouth. So with your eyes closed, this week brought challenges that I never expected, and perhaps you've experienced moments and times like those as well. And so sometimes life presents us with situations that can feel unfamiliar, uncertain, and definitely outside our comfort zone. And sometimes those, challenges can leave us feeling overwhelmed, maybe searching for answers that we can't find. And maybe it brings us to sometimes asking ourselves questions like, why is that happening to me? Why am I having to deal with that challenge, and how am I supposed to deal with it? So in those moments, it's easy to get caught up, I suppose, in fear, in frustration, in worry, or even it's easy to get up in trying to control things that are outside of our control. So I suppose what helped me this week was gently returning to one simple question. Rather than focusing on how I couldn't, change things, I focused on what I could change. So I asked myself, am I doing the best I can with what I know, what I have, and where I am right now? So I asked myself, am I doing the best I can with what I know, what I have, and where I am right now? So I suppose each time I asked myself that question during the week, I felt a little bit more grounded, I felt a little bit more present, and it definitely brought me a little bit more peace. And you know, I spoke to a lady today, Paula was her name, she's one of the ladies that comes to my yoga classes, and she shared something that sort of touched my heart a little bit. She said, you know, Caroline, sometimes maybe those challenges have come to you because you're the person that's best placed to meet them. Maybe you are the person who can create the best outcome for yourself and others. So I suppose those words that she said to me reminded me that some challenges arrive because we do have the strength, we do have the knowledge, and we do have the wisdom, and we also do have the compassion. So I suppose maybe we already have the experience in our lives to deal with them. So maybe with your eyes closed now, just ask yourself the question, am I showing up as best I can today? And if the answer is yes, well, maybe that is completely enough. So we'll begin our session today with what I call the lighthouse breathwork, or the lighthouse breathing. So it is a little bit different. So I want you to, with your eyes closed, imagine yourself as a lighthouse on a rugged coastline. And you know, storms may come and waves may crash around the rocks, but the lighthouse always remains steady. So just gently for now, breathing in through your nose for the count of 4, pause for the count of 2, and then exhale completely for the count of 8. So breathing in for the count of 4, hold your breath for the count of 2, and then exhale through the mouth for the count of 8, as if you're sending a beam of light out across the sea. So you're breathing in, holding for the count of 2, and breathing out, sending that beam of light out from the body. So we're going to repeat that now for a few rounds. Breathing in, hold, breathing out. Breathing in, you can say silently, I am here. And breathing out, you can silently say, I remain steady. Breathing in, I am lovely little sweep to one side. Breathing in, back up into your mountain. Breathing out, sweeping to the opposite side. So breathing in, mountain. Breathing out. Breathing in, rising up, lengthening the side body. Breathing out, sweeping to the side. Breathe in, reach through the fingertips. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do 2 more rounds. You can even silently repeat those little affirmations. So it's lovely. I am here and I remain steady. Last one. We bring the hands overhead. Take hold of opposite elbows. You're just gently going to give a little twist to the right and then gently a little twist to the left. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and come back to center. Gently, you're just going to move again to the right and then gently moving to the left. So again, using that lovely link onto the elbows, finding that lovely stretch up the side body all the ways towards the armpit. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Come back to center. Bring the hands to prayer and point the prayer hands down the back towards the earth. Lift the chin up towards the sky and take 3 breaths here, just in a reverse prayer. Last breath. Well done. All the ways back. We're going to come onto the hands and the knees, coming into our cat-cow pose. So again, make sure that the hands are directly over the wrists, the knees are over the hips. We're going to keep our toes curled for this one. So again, dropping the belly, lifting the chin, looking back, rolling the shoulders back, and then pushing the floor away, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. So we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to breathe out. Breathing in, continue here. I'm looking at my little class plan. Breathing out. Breathing in. Pushing the floor away, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Last one. We're going to walk the hands just a handprint forward, and then we're going to come up into that lovely downward dog. I'll just move there for the camera. So we're in our lovely downward dog. The hips are lifted. We're going to come up onto our tippy toes for now, and then exhale back down the heels towards the earth, pressing into all the 10 fingers. So again, the chest is towards the thighs. Relax the back of the neck, up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, heels come towards the earth. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, relaxing. So this is all about trusting in your own strength. So it's a lovely affirmation even while you're in downward dog. I trust in my strength. Let's breathe in as you lift up. Breathe out, heels come down. Twice more. And down, well done. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. And then you're going to peel yourself up to standing. And we're going to come into standing. Bring our hands into prayer at the heart center. Let's sweep the hands up into mountain, chin towards the ceiling, gentle back bend, looking up. And exhale, we're going to bow down. So again, relax the back of the neck, allow the hands to float wherever they'll come to, slide them up the shins, make a flat back and look forward. Exhale, float back down again. I'll do that at the side so you can see. So we're inhaling, rising up into mountain, gentle back bend. Exhaling, folding forward and down, release the back of the neck. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, make a little table, look forward, and then exhale, fold back down. Inhaling, rising up into your mountain, gentle back bend. Exhaling, folding forward and down. Inhale, slide the hands as if you're pushing off the shins, crown of the head forward, and then exhale, fold all the way back down. So we'll do a few rounds, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, push down to rise up, breathing out, breathing into table, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. This is me tapping my keyboard. Breathing into table, breathing out. Two more. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Last one. Exhaling. Breathing in. Breathing out. Rising up into your mountain. Hands back to the heart. Are we all okay? We're going to step the feet out, you know, about 2 to 3 feet apart. We're going to turn the left foot in 15 degrees and the whole of the right foot out towards the top of your mat, 90 degrees. We're going to plug that left heel into the earth, gently tilt back onto that left hip. Draw your belly button back in towards your spine. We're going to have a nice generous bend in that right knee. You might need to even walk it out a little bit so that the knee tracks directly over that ankle. We're going to take the hands out at shoulder height and you're looking over the fingers of that right hand. And we're in this lovely warrior two. So we're inhaling here and exhale, you might be able to drop down just a little bit. Inhaling again. Exhale, see if you can drop just a little bit more. Keeping that right knee over towards that right side of the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Well done. You're going to rise up now, straighten that right leg, turn the palms to the ceiling and rise back up. We're going to come all the ways back down. So we have our warrior two, inhaling up, exhaling back down. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Twice more. Let's come up again. And this time you're simply going to turn and you're going to come down on the opposite side. Okay? So now the right leg is 15-degree angle, left foot is 90 degrees, it's going forward, hands come out at shoulder height. You're going to bend generously into that left knee, guide the left knee towards the left side of the mat. Look over the left fingers, you're in warrior two, belly button is glued in, take your nice big inhale and exhale. Pull that pinky finger back, inhaling up into your mountain, exhale back into your warrior two. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. I can hear my doggy scrunching on a bone. Ellie, Ellie, stop. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do two more. Breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. All the ways back up. We're going to turn the feet. This time the toes are going out, you're going to come down into a little goddess. So the knees are tracking over the feet. The seat is coming down. We're going to bring the hands up here into a little cactus shape, so the elbows are nicely in line with the shoulders. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Palms are facing forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just gently bring that tailbone down. 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out, come up into your star pose. Take a nice big inhale and exhale back into your goddess. So we're breathing in into that lovely starburst and then breathing out into goddess. Let's take a nice big inhale and exhale. You're doing really well. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's hold here now for 3 breaths. One more breath. All the way back up into your starburst. Well done. Bring your prayer hands together. You can toe heel the feet all the way back in. Hands come out as if they're coming into that little table. You're coming into a nice little seat, and then you just get yourself back with the bum onto the floor for our lovely relaxation and meditation. So make yourself nice and comfy and cozy, and whether that's lying down or maybe you'd like to, I suppose you can be in a seat, so wherever you just feel comfortable. So just allow your arms to rest by your sides or on your knees if you're sitting. We're just going to close our eyes now. Let's breathe in and gently breathe out. We'll do that one more time. Allow your body now to soften. Feel the support beneath you. Feel yourself held, safe, and supported. And with your eyes closed, imagine yourself walking along a beautiful pathway on a warm summer evening. The sun is beginning to set, and the sky is painted with a soft gold, pink and amber colour. Birds are singing in the distance, and a light breeze brushes your skin. Ahead of you, you notice a beautiful, ancient, old oak tree. A tree that is strong, wise, rooted. You feel drawn towards it, and you walk over and you sit beneath its branches. Begin now to rest your back against its trunk. Immediately you feel supported, grounded, and very safe. So you begin to relax, and as you sit there quietly, the tree asks you one simple question. Have you done your best? Not perfectly, not flawlessly, but have you done your best with the knowledge, with the energy, with the experience and resources you had available? So just take a moment now to reflect. Have you done your best? With the knowledge, energy, experience and resources you have available, do you do your best? I believe you have, and And if the answer is yes, allow yourself to receive that. Allow yourself to feel that you have done your best. The tree gently whispers now. Well, then he says, let go of the rest. Let the rest go. Maybe you can feel your worries leaving your shoulders. Maybe you can let go of burdens, of guilt, of pressures, and allow them all to drift down to the roots of the tree. Because the earth knows how to hold what no longer needs to be carried. As you let go, maybe you can feel yourself becoming lighter and more peaceful, more free. Now imagine a warm golden light shining down through the branches above, and the light touches the top of your head, your throat, your face, your heart. It touches your belly, your legs, your feet. Your entire body is bathed in warmth, in peace, and reassurance. So silently repeat to yourself now, I have done my best. I trust myself. I trust life. I release what I cannot control. I welcome peace. Now rest here for a few more moments. Life does not ask us to have all the answers. Life does not ask us to carry every burden perfectly. Sometimes the only question we need to answer is, am I doing the best with what I know, what I have, and where I am right now? Allow your body to continue to rest. Soften your shoulders and allow yourself a little peace now. And silently say to yourself, I have done my best today. You can stay here for an extra while, or if you wish to close the class with me, we'll bring our hands to prayer at the heart center. We'll bring our thumbs to our third eye, may we have peace in our thoughts, to our mouth, may we have peace.